No one seems to like what I create. They say it's AI slop. They say it's AI slop. Yeah, that's maybe because it is AI slop, Phil. I hate AI. I hate what you're doing on this channel, and I've gate crashed, and I'm a frothing at the mouth AI, anti-AI person, and I hate everything that Suno represents. Oh, be quiet. Haven't you ever come across that kind of vitriol? There you are minding your own business, and someone comes along trying to shut down what you're working on. Yeah, they are all over the place. My friends, I just wanted to say a happy Sunday to you. I know lots of you are here because you're faithful listeners and followers, and that's why you got on the bandwagon, because this is actually an underground stream right now. This is an underground stream that is not audible or visible to those who have not jumped on the bandwagon from a previous video. So I want to say thank you for being here. I want to give a shout out to 420 Cali Radio 2 that asked the question, what if we're using ChatGPT or Claude to write lyrics? And we just had a discussion in the previous room that we were in that you got to be careful when you do this, because now Claude is watermarking stuff, even in the text, believe it or not. And also, I wouldn't put it past Tricky Sam. Mr. Altman, he might have some watermarking going on. He hasn't said anything, but jokes apart, I love ChatGPT. But you got to be careful. I would say try and be as much of the human in the loop. There is probably less wrong in you wordsmithing your ideas and creativity. But if you use a tool explicitly without your human involvement, the chances of you getting whacked by these watermark tools is quite high. I'm not saying that to freak anyone out, but I'm just giving you my point of view and opinion. Okay, I want to say welcome to Jerome, Roy Senior. Welcome to AI Creatives Connect, and Captain Lars. Welcome. We had a question yesterday. Someone asked, "How can I get past Suno singing some ad-libs at the beginning of every track?" And that question was from Tactical Mindscapes. So let's answer the question right now. First of all, I have encountered that as well. Sometimes the best way is to stem separate and then remove that piece. I have had to do that on numerous occasions. I would recommend trying to prompt with a negative prompt saying no ad-libs and actually putting it in the lyrics. So where you have intro, you can put in square brackets, no lyrics, just instruments. And a lot of times Suno will pick up on those square bracket prompts that you put in the lyrics. So that's another way you can try. Other than that, I would not recommend doing it other than putting it in a DAW, because you could get frustrated pretty quick when you do like 20 takes and they all have that same thing. But if you try negative prompts first and then put in explicitly in the lyrics, you should get some decent result. I don't know how it's going to be with the new Suno model that's coming, but you just have to hyperiterate. And if you're not able to get it, take it into your DAW. There's a lot of, what should I say? For me as a producer, musician, there's a lot of joy being able to manipulate what Suno gives you. It's like, thank goodness. There's a track that I was working on, and I did prompt after prompt, modification after modification, could never get Suno to do what I wanted it to do. So I got fed up, took it into the DAW, and I sang the first piece myself. I think it's Coming Home. I think that's the name of the song. So I ended up doing the first few bars before handing it back to the Suno voice, because sometimes it's either not getting the lyrics or it's doing too much. or not doing exactly what you want. But anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you. Do you have any questions if you're on this chat? The Helmsman, thank you for coming through and asking the question. Stitcher Fox, thank you for the gold coin of 10 jewels. That is so kind of you. I did not see that earlier. So thank you very much. I would have definitely said something if I'd seen that. Knitted Mix as well. And I see people. Thank you very much. All right. Well, if there are no questions, I'm going to hand you back to Phil and we can continue learning because I very rudely interrupted him, didn't I? Selected the area on the timeline